Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
What's up, my little buds, and welcome to the second installment of Pokemon Art Academy here at LumioseStation. Hope you're all experiencing a nice and clean growth, as always, guys, as always. And so, guys, the amount of submissions that we got were ridiculous. Even though it was only technically like 7 people that actually used the hashtag, a lot of them had at least 4 to 5 drawings, so it makes it very hard to even show all of them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and have everybody's link on the description below. But as far as Hall of Fame goes, guys, we have to give the champion to @KLCO for that demonic looking Pelipper. That was really powerful. That was really powerful, and I'm not really sure if that's part of the instruction to make it look that way, but if so, then I'd be surprised if Pokemon, intended for it to be that crazy. But I don't think it did. I think he actually like stepped out of the box and decided to do that on his own. So props to you, KLCO. Props to you. And yeah. So the rest of the Hall of Fame, the rest of the Hall of Fame will go as follows. We got Sarcasm Sickness with that free art Chingling, or that free what is it called? Pretty much that part of the game where they let you just free art it. I think that is what it's called. Chingling looks amazing. Very abstract background, which I'm not sure if that's part of the game, or I don't know. I don't know. Either way, it looks amazing. So, and then the next we're gonna go with Snow Werewolf with this Pikachu that has a pretty ridiculous shading, and I'm pretty sure that is part of the exercise because I did see it on the box. But you still have to take your time to do that. So for putting in the work, Snow Werewolf, you have made the Hall of Fame. At third place, or not third place, sorry, just in the third slot of the Hall of Fame, we're gonna put Chikorita Chicks for her Space Jirachi. As you guys can tell, some people might not have access to the internet, and so they're through the SS, so they have to send in their submissions, just by taking a picture of it on the game. But guys, there is a feature in the game that lets you upload it straight to the internet somewhere, so I would try and use that feature to send in your submissions if possible. If you can't connect your DS to the internet, I completely understand. No hard feelings. We'll still put it on. As you can tell, we'll still put it on. It doesn't matter regardless. And on the fourth Hall of Fame slot, we have @Enigma1030s with this Derpa swine. Cute little mammoth swine. Looks pretty cool. And the fifth slot goes to Hype SGT, which I'm guessing is just short for Sergeant, for this pretty cool Chandelure. I actually hadn't seen anybody submit a Chandelure, and the colors work really well with it, and they obviously worked really hard, to make sure that everything fit the right tone. So there you go, guys. That's gonna be our Hall of Fame for this week. So be sure to submit your Pokemon Art Academy works. Be sure to submit them by, let's say Saturday. Saturday is gonna be the deadline, because I have to turn these videos in at Sunday at the latest, and so that means that I need at least one day to be able to put everything together. So please have them turn in by Saturday, guys. Please have them turn in by Saturday if you want to be considered for next week's Hall of Fame and or champion. So special thanks go to R4Rev2 for their Water Jirachi. The reason why it didn't necessarily make the Hall of Fame as opposed to the other one, even though they did submit an official Art Academy upload, is because I don't know, like Jirachi on the water doesn't really, doesn't really fit too well. Even though it's, with its flowing stuff, it does, kind of look like it's in the water, but it's more of a space thing. It's the wishing Pokemon, it's a star, so it belongs in space. So that's where Chikorita Chicks gets the little nod over R4Rev2, but you're still gonna be mentioned. You're still gonna be mentioned for your hard work. Thank you for submitting that in. And special thanks go also to XX Zutrar Jax X, and he submitted a Gengar. He submitted the Gengar that we did get a couple of them, but just the fact that he still went out of the way to do it, regardless, he probably knew that there'd be a couple of people submitting Gengars, but he still did it. And very much appreciated. Thank you for submitting, and thank you guys. Thank you all. Thank you all. The reaction, the submissions were ridiculous. It was very fun to see those over the course of the last week or so. So here we are. Welcome back to Pokemon Art Academy. And let's see. Should we just go into it? Let's just go into it. I believe so I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Do you think that we should just start off every episode by introducing, like the champion and the Hall of Fame, awardees or whatever, or do we just make sure to mention them? Be sure to mention them at the bottom as always, but then just skip ahead to the next lesson plan. Let me know, guys. Let me know. So right here, this is kind of strange. There seems to be notifications on 3 different things. So we have a quick sketch, we have free paint, and we have lessons. So obviously we're going to continue on with the lessons over here. And starter exercises, we already went past that. We already did the novice course. And, oh no, we already did we did the novice course. But I guess we're going to do the other novice course, because it's 2 out of 8. So let's just, I guess today we're drawing a Fennekin, it seems. So let's just, do we have a choice? We do not have a choice. It's Fennekin or nothing. So let's just start the lesson right away. It says draw and oh whoa. I skipped ahead there a little too much. I'm sorry, guys. I actually hadn't realized that he was saying something until I started it. So here we go. We have the Fennekin right here. Nice work on completing the full face portrait lesson. Yes. To start the next part of the course, we're going to draw a portrait of Fennekin.
Oh, I really like Fennekin. It's fire type Pokemon, right?
I know you guys. I know you probably hate that voice, but I honestly have no idea how to make a female voice. It's just not in me. Like, I don't know. I can't do it. So we're just gonna make her sound like a raunchy kind of female, I guess, because it's probably the best I can accomplish. So right here, man, Professor Andy's just coming at us again. Correct. And it has a fiery temper to match its typing, or to match its type. And of course, Professor Andy has to flex those amazing art skills that he got, completely disregarding the fact that we don't have access to that big of a canvas as he does. So he's showing off that wide canvas while we're stuck with our little, almost, perfectly square canvas. But that's nice. That's nice to think it's nice to think that Professor Andy actually thinks that he's being an example to us. I don't think he realizes that he's kind of cheating, but we're just gonna move past that. Fennekin enjoys snacking on twigs.
Oh, I bet it's healthier than all your other cookies.
I bet that's healthier than all your cookies, Professor. Wow. The professor does not like the smartass reactions. Now, this is a portrait of Fennekin. No, this portrait of Fennekin is a bit different from the other portraits we've drawn. So far, we've only drawn pictures of Pokemon looking straight, right? Or looking ahead, right? Which meant their faces were symmetrical, that is, both halves were the same. But when a Pokemon's head rotates, the facial features become distorted. I don't know if distorted is the right word for that. I'm not really sure what the right word for it would be, but I don't think distorted is the right word for it. They don't become distorted. They're still what they're supposed to be. It's just at a different angle. So that means drawing portraits from an angle is a little harder. Let's try and see how we do. Let's get started by drawing an outline. Alright. We'll start with the second largest outline pen to draw Fennekin's head and large ears. Okay, and then we're just gonna draw him. We're just gonna watch him draw it real quick, I guess. That's right. Thank you. I was about to say we're gonna really watch you do it like line per line. Okay, so pretty much everything except the inner ear part. All right, let's do this. Do I get to zoom in or nah? How do I forgot? There we go. I mean, I don't even think zooming in on this I guess would be a bad thing. So let's see how we do here. There you go. It's coming out. Oh my god, that's not good. How do I undo again? Right, there you go. So the only thing that's gonna be a little weird, guys, for this series is the fact that because I have to hold off for recording until I get enough submissions, or until I guess until I've attained the maximum amount of submissions I could get. Um, I do every episode is pretty much like a week between recordings, so a lot of the stuff isn't gonna be as fresh for me, and you're gonna see me recalling things all the time. I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, I forgot that it was like that. I forgot that that did have to be like that, or that did have to be drawn like that, or we didn't have that specific thing, and now we do, and um. So right here, this is gonna be a little sloppy. It feels like I've gotten worse. It feels like I'm gotten worse at drawing lines, at doing the line art. But it could also be that, like he said, it's distorted. So it could just be that also. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think I'm doing too bad. I don't think I'm doing too bad. I don't think I'm doing. Okay, that was horrible. Let's try one more time. Okay, that looks a little better. Okay. And then draw this part. Wait, are we supposed to draw the nose too? Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm looking at, I now see his example up there. Okay, here we go. What I don't like is that they do appear to lower the music a little bit as you're drawing, which you think is a good thing, but not really, because I mean, it's part of the game aspect. No, it's part of the game aspect. Like, when you lower the sound, it just makes it seem like there's a lot more pressure than there really should be for a casual game. Um, Not that this game really, necessarily puts pressure on you. Like, it's not like if you don't do it under a certain amount of time, or if you don't do it a specific way, that you're just gonna fail. I don't even think this game has a way to distinguish. Like, I don't think the game has a way to even grade you, per se. Like, I don't think there'll be a different, like, I think he'll always respond with the same response, regardless of whether you did a really horrible job or actually, maintained everything as closely as possible to the lesson. Um, but that would be kind of cool. Some kind of mechanic that could tell how close you were to the line art, and um, I guess maybe graded in that sense. But then that could be bad, I guess, too, because the whole point of it is to try and motivate and to try and teach, I guess. So that you can understand why they wouldn't implement that aspect into the game. You don't want to dissuade little kids from trying this, or you just don't want to, like, unmotivate. I guess you want to stay positive, and you just want to stay positive. You want to try and keep reinforcing the fact that they're learning and they're not being judged. They're being. So let's just move on to the next lesson over here. Let me introduce you to a new technique of this for the step. Okay, when outlining a drawing, using different thickness of lines can be very useful. Excuse me. The most important shapes are drawn with a thick line, while the details can be drawn with a thinner outline. Okay, you can see the difference clearly by comparing these two Pokeballs. Let's start drawing the thinner details now, starting with Fennekin's with the tufts in Fennekin's ears. Okay. So then switch over to thinner line, and for this I am gonna zoom in. We're just gonna move past this. Okay, let's see here. Zoom in for this, and then the more I zoom in, like just the worse it looks in terms of keeping the line, as close to the line that they suggested. And so, okay, so I'm not sure if having a regular DS or a regular 3DS here is actually paying off for me, or if it isn't, because in one aspect I have a smaller canvas, which means that I can, go from point A to point B in a shorter distance, which I guess is good. But at the same time, what if I just usually draw better on a bigger canvas, What if I'm just one of those people? Then I guess in that case it'd be a hindrance. So I'm not really sure. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have two different DSs maybe that you've tried the game on? And if you guys could tell me if you notice a vast difference between playing on the regular 3DS and the XL, then let me know. It's not like I could change the system regardless, because the capture card is attached to the regular 3DS. But I'm just kind of curious. I'm just kind of curious if I am missing out somewhat. Let me know, guys. Let me know. And maybe you guys do and just haven't tried it. But if one of you guys could try it out for me, that'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be great. I'd appreciate it. Okay, these ears aren't coming out too bad, I don't think. Bum, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. Oh my lord! Oh my lord! That's that's horrible. That's horrible. Come on! Come on! Come on! Fennekin, come through. Yeah, this is not coming. This is not my best work. It's not my best work. For whatever reason, I keep missing the. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, now we're taking next level steps. There you go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Okay, I see what my biggest problem was that I wasn't pressing hard enough, and so whenever I decided to actually start pressing down on it, it would start at the wrong place. So that's what was kind of messing me up. But let's not pretend that I wasn't. Yeah, let's not pretend that that's the game's fault or anything like that. Oh my lord! See, like right here, that's bothering me. I need to zoom in. Yeah. Nope. Nope. There you go. There you go. Oh, well, I went back. Not bad. How do we redo? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Nice and redo option. Thank you. Nope. 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 There you go. Oh my god, I keep undoing it by instinct. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. Okay, we're done. We're done. We'll just get the hell out of here before we sabotage it even more. I think we're good. I don't think it wanted us to color in any of the inside lines. I think that's for an even thinner brush at that point, I guess, for the finite details. Now we'll draw the rest of the face using an even smaller one, or nah. I guess not. I really thought it was gonna make us use a smaller brush. Can we even choose a smaller brush? Yes, there we go. Will it let us though? That'd be the thing. We're gonna see if we can step outside of what they're trying to tell us to do. Let's see here. Can we? Can we? Yes. I think we can. I think we can. I think we just did. I think we just rebelled. And if so, that'd be kind of cool if they did let us just do whatever we wanted, kind of, to a certain extent. So, wow, that's coming out horrible. And I'm not sure. You guys remember when they told you that you could tilt the DS? That's actually pretty necessary for me because I'm one of those guys. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure some of you guys relate to this. When I draw at a weird angle. Like I draw to my right, and so like sometimes I have to like really make sure. That I'm not drawing that my drawings are coming out crooked, because I not only draw them at an angle, I look at them at an angle. So for me, if I'm drawing that way, I won't tell if anything's wrong with it. I won't be able to tell if anything's wrong with it until I put the paper straight up. And I don't know why I did that. That actually came out pretty good. There we go. Okay. And right here, we're just gonna try. I'm trying to change up the look a bit. I'm trying to change up the look a little bit, just a little bit, because if this thing is gonna, if this game is gonna try and, I don't know, if it's gonna take its time, going through the lessons like this, then I might as well have a little fun with it. And there we go. Might as well have a little fun with it and try and infuse some of my style into it, I guess. And I mean, some of these are also like they're much easier to do with the thinner pencil, because then you could just draw it in and then see, and then fill it in from that point. That way you don't have to redraw as much. So that actually came out really good, I think. And right here, I guess, would be the tricky part. Let's see here. Speaking of tricky, be sure to watch her top 10 series here at LumioseStation, of course, or the top 20 series, I guess, in the in the latest one. Let's see. Well, that's not gonna work. Let's fill this in. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Just trying to cover up the little bit of details I messed up on last time. And then, oh my lord, that's completely wrong. This feels like it's taking me a lot longer than before, and that's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, and if so, I apologize, guys. I apologize. Here we go. There you go. That kind of works. That works. That works. I guess the good thing with the smaller pencils is that you can also go back at it also. While, like, if there's like a little spot that you miss, you can just draw over it again, because most of the time, your line is so small, you never went over it in the first place. See, like right there, we didn't pass it, so just go over it, and there you go. This isn't necessarily something that, you know, I'm recommending you guys to do. This is just how I'm trying to cope with the limitations, with some of the limitations that the game has, because it doesn't have, it obviously doesn't have any pressure sensitive aspects to it, so I feel I have to make up for that by using the smaller pencil, and then that way I can kind of like make it seem like it does. You see like what we did with the with the with the whisker over here. We made it seem like it did have some kind of pressure sensitive aspect to it. So um I mean, not really going to be noticeable to too many people, but noticeable to me, So I'm just gonna fill in the eye real quick. And to be honest, I don't know why I'm taking this so seriously. Part of it is, I mean, obviously it's pride. It's pride. It's like, come on, I gotta be able to do this. If I can't do this, how can I even call myself a creative, right? So part of it is that, and then, but also, I mean, it's knowing that this is a 3DS screen, and the canvas is not necessarily, you know, it's like it's essentially the size of like one of those like notepads that you can get at Walmart for like $1. You can buy the 3-pack of them for like $1, and then you're just like, oh, guess I could use those to write tiny notes and whatnot. You never think, oh, well, I think I could make like really amazing pieces of art in those. So that would be the other limitation, I guess. But for me, like I said, guys, it's mainly because I am drawing from a regular 3DS screen. So maybe in the XL, it feels a little bit less. It feels a little bit less restrained, and which brings me to the next thing that I wanted to bring up. I do find it a little weird that even though it's a 3DS title, it says right there on the cover that you can only play it in 2D. So it's like, at that point, why even bother having? Why even bother marketing it as a 3DS game? Is it just to like sell it for more, or you know, like, why not just release it as a regular 2DS game? Like, it doesn't really, it's not like it has like graphics that only a 3DS could accomplish, I don't think, or functionalities that only a 3DS can accomplish. I don't know. If it does, let me know, guys. Let me know. That I know of, it does not. Um, Here we go. Okay. Whew. This is actually pretty exhausting. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And I think that's another thing that they're not really keeping in mind when it comes to drawing these, is that for your 3DS you typically have to look down to draw, no? So like right now, even as we speak, like my neck is kind of hurting a little bit, but that could also be in part because of the headset. It might be weighing me down a little bit, but normally, like when I'm drawing, it's I guess it's also down on the table, but it's a different sensation because for the 3DS you kind of have to hold it a little bit. Like nobody really like leaves it on the floor or on the tabletop and then just like plays it from there. No, like we're so used to just grabbing the DS and holding it, so nobody, like, you know, right now I'm holding it and drawing with it, so it is a little weird. It's a little weird because I don't normally hold my sketchbook like this. I'm not, you know, I don't normally hold the sketchbook 6 inches above, you know, the table, like in midair, and just start drawing on it. So part of it is adjusting to that every stroke I do, I'm moving the canvas. I'm moving like I'm moving the device pretty much. Um, so there you go, right there. I don't think that came out bad at all. I don't think that came out too bad at all. And maybe add a little bit of, just add a little bit of style to it right here. Just a little bit of, just make it like I said, guys, just make it appear like it does have some pressure sensitive aspects to it. There you go. Bop. That didn't really come out that good, actually. Nope, 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 nope. Let's go back. How many times can you undo? I wonder. Okay. Not too terrible. That's not bad. That's not bad. That was a pretty decent amount of times, actually. Trying to find a good place to... There you go. That's a good place. And see, that would have been better right there, but I hit like the corner of the 3DS screen at that point, so that is I just pressed the A button by accident. So that's the thing too. I'm a pretty messy drawer, and so that kind of plays into it also. So yeah, let's see. There you go. There you go. Hey, that doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. I'm just trying to fill it in a little more. Those little, really, I don't know. Like I'm just really OCD about those little ones right there. Whatever. I'm just gonna have to deal with it like that. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Yes. Next up. Boom, boom. The outline is done. So I'm going to turn off the outline overlay. Okay. We're going to start coloring Fennekin's head now. Boom, boom, boom. Fennekin's face is split into two different colors. Yellow. The top half is yellow, and the bottom half is white. The border is at Fennekin's eye level. Let's start by coloring the yellow half. Okay. Okay. I got you, big dog. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's just press A so we can move on to the... There we go. Alright. So pretty basic stuff, I guess. Just go in here. Doesn't really matter if we color over the ears because it's all layered anyway, so whatever gets colored in afterwards, you know, you don't really have to worry about it. You don't it doesn't that's something that you guys have to, you know, keep in mind. I mean, it's not too hard to keep in mind, I guess is what I'm saying. As long as you know that you're gonna color over it later, just go all out, because nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's go down here. Like that, I guess. Let's try that again. Nope. Oh my god. Why is this coming out so bad? Can't get that line. I can't get that like curve to be decent. There you go. I guess I have to color over the... Oh man. Well, we did just mention to not worry about that, so I'm just gonna color here. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. So yeah, guys. Oh, what do you guys think about? What do you guys think about the one for the people who have purchased this game? What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about it? Do you guys already draw? If not, do you feel like this game is gonna help you in that sense? My personal thoughts on it: I think it will help you break down Pokemon specifically a little bit easier, but I can't really speak to how much it's gonna improve your overall drawing. I guess if you're completely new to the shading aspect of, you know, of drawing and stuff like that, then I guess it could count as a like an introduction to it. But even then, it doesn't really give you like, doesn't really explain its techniques. Like it doesn't really like explain its shading techniques to you, other than the fact that it needs to be shaded there. Like it'll tell you exactly where to shade it, but I think for the most part, it won't tell you why it needs to be shaded. So that's where its limitation comes in. It's just that like you'll know where to shade it for the Pokemon because they told you to, but then if you try to apply that to other drawings, you'll have a little bit of a harder time because there's nobody telling you where to shade it or why it needs to be shaded there. So that's kind of about the only restriction. But then at the same time, I don't think this game pretends that it's anything more than what it is. So that's a good thing too. You know, they're not actually trying to communicate that this is like the ultimate resource when it comes to learning drawing and shading and stuff like that. So it is what it is, guys. You have to take it for what it is. and just kind of enjoy it. Just kind of enjoy it because I mean, this is a game that we all love for obvious reasons. You know, it does bring a lot of memories, and so this is why, despite its limitations, I'm still having a pretty fun time just drawing it in because I'm pretty sure we all used to draw Pokemon here and there when we were little, or most of us did, even the ones that didn't know how to draw. I'm pretty sure we still had some Pokemon doodles. Pretty sure we all kind of know how to draw Pikachu to a certain extent. I'm trying to think. Who's the one I struggled with the most? The Pokemon I struggled with the most when I was growing up was probably Gyarados. It had way too many layers. Way too many layers. I couldn't even. It just had way too many layers. Like I would actually count them just to make sure that I didn't like add an extra one. And yeah, it's just like a weird kind of OCD because now people don't you know, like it's not something that you learn over time that you didn't have to really stress about. You know, people aren't counting to see if you have the same amount of, you know, scales or, you know, those. I'm trying to figure out what to call those parts of Gyarados. Folds, I guess you could say. They're not counting to see if you have the right amount of folds that a typical Gyarados normally has, or I don't even think it has a specific amount of folds. I really do think it just changes as, you know, it's a per Gyarados, you know, case. So right here, choose the dark orange marker for the fur and the ears, and for the irises as well. Okay. So that's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. Just gonna zoom in here. Finish this. I'm wondering if they're gonna, because as you can see, the inside of the ears and the outside of the hair in the ears. Which, by the way, for whatever reason, this is one of the few Pokemon that can make hair inside the ears not look completely disgusting. You know, because when you when you think about it, like, alright, so pretend you're being introduced to a new person, right? And pretend that they're just like, oh, well, I mean, yeah, yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, one weird thing about him, I guess, he does have, like, a lot of hair sprouting from his ears. Like, oh, how much hair? You know, like, you know, people just, in general, you know, they have hair. It's not a crazy thing, so why would it be such a turnoff? It's like, well, the hair coming out of its ears, it's about the same size of the ear. You know, like Fennekin is the only one that you can say kind of pulls this off without completely disgusting you. So that's, I guess, something to keep in mind. Good job, Pokemon. You somehow managed to. I'm trying to figure out how they would even pitch that to people. You know, it's like what haven't we done yet? Have we put hair inside a Pokemon's ear yet? And some dude was probably like, no, why would we want to do that? Let's do it then. Let's do it. Let's find a way to make it work. Get our, you know, our top development team on it. Find a way to make it not look disgusting. And I'm pretty sure that after like a month inside that time capsule that they draw Pokemon in, the guy came out and he's like, I've done it. I've made it not look weird. And there you go. That's how Fennekin came to be, guys. That's how Fennekin came to be. But I'm guessing that because of all the, you know, all the amount of energy that it took to make hair sprouting out of the ears not look disgusting, that same guy just couldn't come up with a decent Chespin evolution. Just for the life of him, he could not. He had already wasted his energy on one starter, and, you know, could not bounce back with Quilladin. But luckily he drank a monster after that and completely snapped with Greninja. And what did I do here? I switched a tool without even realizing it. What the hell? There you go. Completely destroyed with Greninja. So that's, I mean, you kind of have to be on drugs to create something that cool. Just saying. Nah, I'm kidding. Let's see here. These ears aren't coming out too bad. But I mean, this, yeah. Just Fennekin in general. This is very. It's interesting where they decided. You know, a lot of its design choices, like how they even came up with them in the first place. At first, it did remind me a little bit of Vulpix, but that kind of went away real quick. They obviously didn't give it an extra amount of tails, and then for whatever reason, when it evolves, it gets like there's like a stick sticking out of its little butt. So that's kind of weird. I'm not sure where they decided. It's that same guy. That's like, you know, if I could make ears. You know, if I could make hair coming out of the ears not look disgusting, then I could, you know, put a stick in its butt and make it work. and have, you know, nobody's gonna question me on that. It's like, yeah, you just do whatever you want, Ronnie. Just, you know, we're gonna call him Ronnie, cause why not? And there you go, guys. Ronnie, the Fennekin designer. Dun-dun-dun. All right, there you go. I think that's pretty good. Are we done? Are we done? No, we still need to do the eyes. Still need to do the eyes. And oh my god, I missed a spot right there. I see you. Oh my god, look at this spot over here. Oh man, when I zoom in all the way, you really see the sloppiness. The great Slopposaurus. Okay, here we go. I got this. Da-da-da. See, right there, I'm not really going to care for that. I'm not really going to try and perfect the circle with a marker this thick. I don't even know how they did that in the first place. Hello. See, look at that. Look how thick that is. I didn't even try. Let me... Okay, I guess I could... Hold on. I got this. I got this. And you must unleash the smallest of points. That's right. I'm stepping out of what you want me to do. There you go. See? Take that, Professor Andy. It's like, oh, what are you doing? You're not ready for that tool. Shut up. I'll do what I want, Professor Andy. You don't tell me what to do. I'm the great Bulbasaurus. Is that the great who? So yeah, look at this. It's actually working out a lot better. So I guess that's something to keep in mind, guys. You don't have to necessarily use the tools that they tell you to use, or the, you know, the thickness of lead, or whatever you want to call this, of ink, or the pen that they want you to use. You just do whatever you want, guys. You just do whatever you want. Except, you know, try not to draw penises on it, please. After all, this is a I wouldn't say, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say it is a kid's game at heart. So I would say I'm actually, you know what, that's actually the thing I'm most impressed about, the fact that none of the submissions had any penises on it. Let's keep that streak going. I might even make a counter for it at the top. You know, we'll have like you know how they have, like at work, they'll have like a sign that says however many days without an incident. So we'll have that. We'll have something like that, like 30 days without someone submitting a penis drawing. That'd be great. Let's see here. There you go. There we go. Look at that. It's beautiful. Damn, I didn't get the nose. Is that gonna come next? I guess we'll find out right now. Next, we'll color in the nose. Yes, there you go. This is a short step. Pick the dark gray and fill in Fennekin's nose. Yes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going in, guys. We're going in. There we go. See, the problem with using a thinner pencil is that now it's harder to stay in the line, but I think I did it right there. Hey, it came out pretty good. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. There you go. With the white marker, we'll add a small highlight in each eye. Well, okay, that explains how they were gonna do that. I already did that, so I guess we're just gonna pretend to select the tools and then skip ahead, and then skip ahead again, and finish this lesson. Yes. Well done. You've drawn Fennekin.
That was fun.
Oh my god, why does it... You know what? It's actually, you know, Lily's actually getting a lot better. It's getting a lot better. I would say noticeable improvements. The white is pretty spot on. She only missed it in one little area. The nose is a little bigger than it should be, but otherwise pretty decent. It is a fire Pokemon, so maybe if it did Ember from its ears, then the way she drew it would make sense. And the yellow is not, you know, it's not too terrible. Lily's definitely making bigger improvements.
I really enjoyed drawing the fur ears. I think I drew it pretty well.
You drew it like fire, but yeah. There's certainly nothing wrong with adding your own twist to drawings. Thank you, Professor Andy. Just make sure you're getting the basics right when you do.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I got the hang of the head angle. It's much easier to draw a head straight on.
You're both doing very well after such a short time at the academy. In fact, if you're happy with your work, why not post it on Miiverse? You can choose any finished image from the album and select share from the image options. You can send images to friends or post them straight to the Pokémon Art Academy community. Have fun, and I'll see you soon. Lesson complete. Whew. Okay, let's see here. New background unlocked. Not bad. Let's do it. Let's add that background. Fennekin, come through. There we go. Do I want to save and finish? Yeah, let me save. Let me save that Fennekin drawing to that Z card, I guess. You finished. Your finished artwork is now in your album. Okay, so the Fennekin didn't come out too bad. It did take a little longer than usual. I'm trying to figure out how long the video's been going on and if I should continue on with another one or not. It says you've been playing Art Academy for a while. I know, I was just saying that. Why not take a break to refresh your perspective? Okay. Thank you guys for joining us for this second episode of Pokemon Art Academy here at LumioseStation. Sorry guys for dragging it on a little longer than it probably should have. We're still trying to figure out what kind of format we're gonna go with these episodes. It's still a new game, so we're still trying to figure out the mechanics behind it. We're still trying to figure out how long everything takes. So if you actually managed to bear through all of that, thank you, appreciate it. And yeah, just let me know in the comment section below how you would, how you think it'd be, the best approach to, what the best approach would be for this series. Let me know. So yeah, until then guys, keep on sprouting.